The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Ohio State's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Ball State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's two in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double two guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these two big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Oh, pressure's coming. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Trying to get started. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Buckeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And it's amazing every year, man. We do these games, and we've done them for so long, and year after year, you can just hang your hat. Like this group up front on the offensive line is going to be physical. It's going to be tough. It's going to start there. And Palmer, it's no different in this context.
They've done such a good job, I think, too, developing guys up front because they're not always getting five-star talent, but this coaching staff, year in, year out, they're able to get the most out of these guys, get them in the weight room, get their weight up, work on the technique, the fundamentals, and they all work so well together. They're so well coached up front, and no different this year with this unit.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Julian with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got a wide open receiver. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Tough run here. It's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Push is ahead. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Go straight ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. Finds his big tight end. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Horton. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The give to the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Trying to squeak through the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires deep on the run. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Out wide right, it's Hamilton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Quick give, it's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on second and inches. Rides to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. Finds his man. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, gonna throw it. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. Breaks free and he might be gone. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain and they're set up with a first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Sayin from the gun on third down. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Into the end zone for 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down to the air. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Sayin to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pickup of 5. It's now second and 5. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Line getting set on second down. Say it. Right side, it's Jackson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a space. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Saying back to the air. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at James Madison taking on the Liberty Flames. And it's the Dukes looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Columbus. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
And the Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, say it. Turns it upfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Jackson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Handoff again. Got a little space. He's got the 1st down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Looking for running room. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's stopped. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Hits inside. It's Horton. Nowhere to go. Second and long here. Selling the fake. Turns up, it's Hamilton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Look out! Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Fields the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They need a huge play on third and long. Sayin from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeps it moving, it's Horton. Driven back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They were all over it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sayin fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Give to the single back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Play fake, say it. Throwing right. Got his man all by himself. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Thompson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He'll set up to throw. They're all over him, and he gets rid of it. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Rush right in his face, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. From the gun, he'll try to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last 2 plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Under pressure. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and trying to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Finds a crease, it's Jackson. Got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. They're working that left side. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Hamilton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun on 3rd down. Rush is on. Has to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.